More holes in the bus.
Hole.
So we're caught up in drama. Everybody's talking. We're caught up in problem. Everybody's talking.
Hello, nerdy viewers out there. For those of you who are new, I'm Scott.
And I'm Allison.
And today we're giving you another Skoolie conversion video.
Today we're going to be talking about the lock to our back door.
But before we get to that, please do us a favor and subscribe to our channel below.
It keeps us motivated to keep bringing you these awesome videos out there.
Now let's get to that back door security. Trying to figure out the lock for the back door. We're gonna go with this electric lock. We'll have a nice keypad. Trying to find out the best way to do it back here. All our scrap from the warehouse still back here. No matter what I end up doing, we got a couple options here. We got to find some way to stop this guy from moving out. We can use, I forget who it was, but he set it up with a little slider bolt that kind of held it there. I don't think the lock's really meant for that, so I don't really like that design. Another design is that they have the bolt from the lock come up, which would then block this. But whatever I end up doing, I'm definitely going to want to get rid of this bar right here. But let's see if we can get these screws off.
We decided to go with Leonard's style of locking the back door.
Little did we know, there were going to be a ton of curveballs with this method.
First, we needed to modify our slider bolt.
The angle grinder made short work of it, but you really shouldn't angle grind into regular towels. That could start a fire.
Next, Scott used 3/4 inch self-tapping screws to attach the slide bolt to the back door.
I took some rough measurements using the bolt lock fully extended to place the slide bolt on the door.
We also needed to cut the back handle down so it wouldn't interfere with the electronic lock.
After we got the slide bolt installed, we realized we had an issue. Okay, so we got an issue. This bolt guy right here. This part needs to be about 1/2 inch longer. That will fix our problem. If not, back to the drawing board. Okay, just went to Home Depot. They didn't have anything that was longer. Just went to a locksmith. They said that this is the standard bolt size, that this is the length that they make them. But I'm gonna go back to the drawing board, chat with our best friend, Mr. Google, and hopefully I'll come up with something else.
After researching and rewatching Leonard's video, we realized that he had a little bit of play in his slide lock as well.
And we figured the 1/2 inch of play wasn't really going to affect our locking ability, so we got down to cutting the hole in the door. Okay, got a new bit here. It's a bit of an issue. I got about 2.5 inches of space in here that there's no way this is gonna go that far. I think I might be able to get an extension for this, but damn. Okay, so I'm on my way to the locksmith again. So this will be, I don't know, my 5th time going to a locksmith to try and figure out this back door lock and something for the front door lock. And the issue is that the door is 2 inches and 3/8 thick. So that means this little pin right here needs to be able to go all the way through the door, then through an inch of
wood where the actual bolt is mounted, and then past that to actually make it into the locking mechanism in the back. This guy right here. So hopefully I can get an extension for this. I probably should have just called and asked, but since it's right down the road from me, I'm just gonna head up there and see what they have to say. Hopefully it'll be good news. If not, I now have a 2 1/4 inch hole in the back of the bus for no reason. Okay, well, went into the locksmith. They said they don't make extender pieces, and the one that I have on here is probably one of the longest ones that's around. I don't really feel like he knows what he's talking about, but you know, that's what he does for a living, so I'm assuming he does. He just always has bad news for me, so I just don't like it. I gotta cover up this hole in the back of the bus now while I try to figure out what I'm going to do about this thick bus door. I went to a locksmith, called a couple door people to try and figure out if I can get an extension piece for this. Kwikset does not make one. I was looking into a couple other brands to hopefully have their pieces work, so I ordered one off Amazon. That's going to be here in a couple days, but I kind of want to get this done now. So what my plan is that I'm actually going to cut this. I'm going to take 2 pieces of metal and sandwich this guy in like an ice cream sandwich, and then at each point where it connects, I'm going to use screws with some nuts to hold it all together. So hopefully that will allow me to extend it in the middle of the door where there's nothing really going on, and hopefully it will still keep, you know, its strength. You're going to want to put 2 screws in on each side so that, you know, you don't have any wiggle wobble, timey-wimey kind of stuff. But that's the plan right now.
We did modify the cam bar successfully, and we'll post a video on our exact process later.
As soon as the extended cam bar piece came in the mail, Scott attacked it with the angle grinder, trying to get it to fit.
After that, we only had one more curveball thrown at us, and that was the screws.
Because we were using an extended cam bar, we had to get 4-inch number 10 by 32 screws. This was easier said than done.
I went to all the big box stores, and they had every size on the left and the right of that size, and we finally found it at a local hardware store, Joggins. Okay, so we got our lock installed back here. What we took some 3-inch metal to wood screws with some washers to secure this plate in. We modified our stem piece right there. All we got to do is connect our wires, which we got to take the lock apart to make that happen. That's going to be hard, but I think we pretty much got it down to where we need it. So right now the bus is locked. The only way to get in is with a key to the back door.
Thanks for watching our video, and we hope you take a chance to subscribe to our channel and follow us along on Facebook and Instagram.
Leave us some comments below, and we'll get you next time with our next conversion video.
Two nerds.